BioWare has lots of draws as a gaming studio in the industry, such as their iconic storytelling and their customizable combat, but what they do better than anyone else is character. Our heroes are disabled, mentally ill, recovering addicts, little bitch babies, and come from all over the galaxy. What BioWare, and more specifically Dragon Age, has an abundance of is LGBT plus characters. And those are just the canon ones. The other day, I saw someone post that BioWare uses the famed bury your gays trope far too often for comfort. Bury your gays is a trope in media in which gay characters are killed off for shock value, demonstrating that LGBT characters, and therefore people, are more expendable. You may have heard about this with Tara from Buffy, Pusey from Orange is the New Black, or in what is lovingly referred to as the Bury Your Gays speedrun, Castiel from Supernatural, who confesses his love for another man and then is instantly sent to super hell. I'm not kidding. When I first saw this take, my initial thought was, no way, not my ally video game company, and then I instantly gave myself a reality check back into the capitalist hell we live in. BioWare is not my friend, and they are not yours. I needed to give this further thought. Most companions in Dragon Age and Mass Effect can die, and a lot of them are gay. These statements are both true, but they don't necessarily correlate. I started by separating the Dragon Age characters that can die from those that cannot. Of the 26 companions and advisors over the 3 games, sorry for not including Awakening, does anyone care? Exactly half of them can die at some point in the series. 10 companions are canonically LGBT, this excluding characters like Cram or Harding who, while LGBT, aren't companions. It's like a Dance Moms pyramid. Soloist. Because you didn't place in your solo, and because you tried to commit genocide. For those reasons, you were at the bottom of the pyramid this week. I don't want to talk about how Alistair can die. It traumatized my mom growing up, and that trauma was passed down to me. When you're going to kill the Darkspawn at the end of Origins, and you romance Alistair, you're like, I'll be the one that dies to kill it. And Alistair's like, no, I'll do it because I love you. And then he dies, and the game is over. And then you have to go back and make him have sex with Morgan. You know, Dragon Age Origins is a weird game. So here is our chart. In the can die, we have Ogren, Fenris, Anders, Alistair, Carter, Blackwall, Zevron, Logain, Bethany, Liliana, Wynn, Meryl, and the Iron Bull. In the can't die category, we have Cole, Dorian, Solus, Sarah, Cullen, Aveline, Varric, Isabella, Cassandra, Sten, Josephine, Vivian, and Morgan. I'm now gonna go in and designate which characters are gay with these little rainbow heart stickers. Oh, you can hardly see that. Hey, I'm gonna move this closer. We're gonna do a quick little camera change so that you can actually see the chart. This is normal, right? Okay. Maybe this is a bury your gays situation. Breaking down the math, 46% of the characters that can die are LGBT, but only 38% of the companions are LGBT. So it's not a huge gap, but an 8-point discrepancy isn't fantastic, so I had to dive deeper. Because the post I saw that sparked this discussion mentioned homophobes getting their fucked up thrills by choosing to kill the gay characters, I modified the chart to compare the characters you can choose to kill versus the characters that die without your knowing intervention. / not a choice. Lovely. For example, while the Iron Bull dying is a direct result of an action you make in the game, you don't know that you're causing that to happen until much, much later. Now the LGBT characters are even on both sides, but the percentages have swayed. Of the characters you can kill with your bare hands, over half of them are gay. I think we should take a look at BioWare's other big franchise, Mass Effect. I did murder Edie. I wasn't thinking about it, like I kind of forgot she existed. What I was thinking about was choosing the one ending that you might live, hint hint, because I didn't want to hurt Garrus like that by dying. So, and I was literally like, I mean, I didn't have like robot friends. I had Legion, but he died already, so it doesn't even matter. Fully forgot about Edie. Sorry, girl. Ashley, I murdered very intentionally and cheered when she died. She's racist. Dude, I was watching my mom play through Mass Effect for the first time, and Ashley shot Rex. I had never seen my mother more upset in her life. Morden. I don't want to talk about Morden. So I actually had to heavily amend the categories. Just about every squad mate can die during the Mass Effect 2 suicide mission or at the very end of the series. I looked only at instances outside of loyalty and the very final battle, so essentially the characters that can die if you fuck up really bad. I also added non-squad mates Steve, Samantha, and Kelly purely because they are romanceable. I am the very model of them. Oh, God. I also just have Samara up there because her and Morinth are kind of interchangeable in this sense and most senses. Again, looking at this chart seems kind of fucking bad. However, this puts the percentages at 29% of the characters that can die being LGBT, while being 27% of the population, faring much better than Dragon Age, the game with more gay characters. It still isn't great that 4 out of 6 squad mates that are gay can die, but I'll take this as a win, I think. Now we have to take a look at the characters that will die. This is different from Dragon Age because in Dragon Age, every companion's death is determinate. Spoilers ahead, of course, but if you made it this far, I trust you've already played the games or you don't care. Or you're my mom being supportive. Thank you, Mom. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead and out of this world. Anyone watching What We Do in the Shadows this season? They're gonna make Nander and Guillermo kiss in the finale, I know it. Make them sounds heinous. Believe it will be consensual. There are only 3 characters in Mass Effect that will die no matter what you choose. Moradin, Thane, and Legion, all of which are straight or a robot. I have seen some things about Moradin being asexual, or about like all Solarians being asexual, but I don't know how true that is, and I also don't want to get involved in LGBT discourse in the comment section of this video, so I'm just gonna not talk about it beyond this sentence. Great. Cut. This is by far the best chart we've seen. Every character that has to die is not LGBT+, at least not canonically. You can choose to kill Samara or Kaidan, but like I said, you can choose to kill a lot more characters in Mass Effect than you can in Dragon Age. The bury your gays trope doesn't inherently mean that if you kill a gay character, you're homophobic. It only becomes a problem when the deaths are disproportionate, exploitative, cruel, or unnecessary. As a fan of these games and a token gay, I don't think BioWare is falling into this trope. Their characters die and their characters are gay. Sometimes that's just how it is. Do that one again. These fucking get out of here! I'm being attacked in my own home. What was I even saying? None of these characters die in a way that's connected to their sexual orientation or gender identity, and none of them are disproportionate, nor are they disproportionate, cruel, or unnecessary. Except for Steve. Steve's death is directly related to his late husband and his grief. On top of that, Steve is the only character in the Mass Effect trilogy that is capital G gay. Except for you, the player. You are gay. I can give BioWare the benefit of the doubt with Steve and say it was just a misstep. But I have some demands. Number 1, make the Dragon Age 4 character creation non-gendered. What I mean by that is don't separate hairstyles or other factors attributed by sex, and also let us choose pronouns regardless of sex, so he, she, or they. Number 2, don't kill Dorian. He doesn't deserve it. Number 3, get out of my face, fly. Number 3, bring back Shepard and let her retire to a tropical island with Garrus and their adopted Krogan baby. Number 4, give us a bisexual dwarf to romance. We all deserve to romance a dwarf. It's simple, BioWare. Give in to these demands and I won't storm your offices. I won't do that. But these things would be nice. This video kind of got away from me. No, BioWare aren't burying our gays, at least not in my opinion. And it's absolutely within your right to disagree with me, as there are some suspicious numbers going on here. Let me know what you think in the comments if you're gay. I don't want to hear it if you're cishet. Sorry. But if you're playing Dragon Age, girl, how cishet can you be? Anyways, thanks for watching. You can choose to kill Samara. Why are these fucking fruit flies everywhere?